Okay, I just want to say before I start this video, I don't know why my hair is so messed up in this video. I think I just got out of the shower and I didn't brush my hair. I don't know why it was a good idea. Before y'all come at me in the comment section about my hair, I do brush my hair. It's just messed up in this video. That's all I wanted to say. Okay, bye. Konnichiwa, motherfuckers. How's everybody? How's everybody? Ha ha ha. Let's do this. It's quarantine time. How y'all doing? Hope this makes your day. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. It will probably upset some people about this list, but you can't change my mind. This is what I like. Show you guys the list. You can't see it yet. All right. So this is my top 10 of all time. In my opinion, of course. So let's start with number 10, Attack on Titan. I used to get obsessed with this anime in high school when it came out. I was so obsessed with the plot. It's basically like zombies, but they're freaking 50 feet tall. That's like terrifying. And this is like in a post-apocalyptic time where everything is just big ass walls. It's practically unknown to us and to the main characters what's out there, and that's really cool. So number 10, Attack on Titan, really good, recommended. And yeah, number 9, KAICHOU wa MAID sama. This is for people who want to get into romance comedies. I used to love romance comedy animes back then. They were like my thing, you know. I used to watch them all the time. If you're into romance comedies, that would be like literally the anime show to watch. What I love most about it is the main character is the girl. The main character is what got me into wanting to get into martial arts in middle school. I got a black belt. My hair is like crazy. Okay. Yeah, the main character is badass and she's awesome and she's smart. Anyway, okay, on to number 8. But yeah, I picked Demon Slayer in this list because I've just watched it recently last year, and I haven't been so excited about an anime in a long time. And it definitely kept me on my toes. It was good. I really like when an anime emphasizes on the individuality of each character and their design. And I also like the artwork of the anime. So, and the soundtrack is really good. So that's why it's on the list. It deserves to be on this list. So that's it right there. Number 7, Sword Art Online. You being in a virtual reality, but the thing is, the virtual reality just becomes a life and death situation. If you die in the game, you die in real life, which is very interesting. I really like the first arc. Okay, I didn't like the fairy arc. I didn't like. Just watch the first arc you'll see what I'm talking about. There's a little romance in it, so that's cool. It's just like your typical MMORPG game, and you're in it, and I think it's really cool. But I'm pretty sure a lot of you already seen it because it's so popular. It's everywhere. So leave that there. Number 6, One Punch Man. I mean, come on. If you haven't seen this anime, where have you been? Definitely one of the most comedic animes I've ever watched. It's super good. The main character is hilarious. And the thing is, like, nobody knows how strong he is, what makes you root for the main character so much, because nobody knows. For the first season anyway, everybody thinks he's super weak, but he's literally like the strongest being ever. So definitely recommend that one. Go check it out if you haven't. I hope you have. It's really good. Number 5, Berserk. Now, I just got into that like a year ago. I'm pretty obsessed with it. So yeah, this one is a dark anime. If you want to watch that one, if you're into mature shit and you have a strong stomach, because it gets pretty bad. You know, I don't want to spoil anything. I just saw the Netflix trilogy. That's how I got to know it from. It's pretty cool. Haven't seen an anime like that ever. It's very shocking. It was very shocking to me. It's very well, I don't want to spoil anything, because let's just say a plot twist happens and everything just like, what the heck just happened? It sets in like the medieval times. It centers about this main character. He has a rival, like a group. They just form a bond and you just see what they do. Yeah, I really think if you're really into dark animes, this is the one for you. Alright, Naruto. Of course I had to put him in. Everybody knows it. If you don't know it, like, what are you doing? Personally though, I don't like long animes that have more than 300 episodes or 400 episodes. That's not my thing. I get very bored easily with long ass stories. Especially not just simple Naruto when he was a kid. It's a little painful to watch when you're an adult. Well, I mean, it's almost in every anime where they need to explain everything thoroughly for the audience to know what is going on, but they don't need to go so into depth with it, which is why it can be very painful to watch for a lot of people. I guess that's just mainly for kids, but it's a total contrast to BERSERK, where it just gets thrown at you and it's just like, and it's not really kid friendly at all. But this one is Naruto. I think Naruto Shippuden is a lot better, with more hype. It has better fights. I think it's good for younger people young kids to watch Naruto, in my opinion, because Naruto symbolizes as perseverance and pretty much just not giving up on anything you set your mind to, which I think is really important to learn when you're younger, and to set that in, to have a mindset of not giving up and doing what you need to do, or doing what you really want to do. So I think that's important anime for everyone to watch when they're kids. Anyway, that's my number 4. Okay, number 3, Bleach. Okay, I gotta put it in over Naruto because I watched Bleach before Naruto. It was my number 1 favorite anime of all time when I was younger, because I remember I was right there. I watched it for the first time when I was in middle school. Let's just say it's the episode where you see Ichigo gets really long black hair. Okay, that episode. I was literally screaming top of my lungs. It was an amazing thing. I was like jumping. I remember like I was jumping around the house, so hyped around this battle. It's just so many memories of watching that anime. But even though there were a lot of fillers, there's a lot of flaws in that anime. Like, I tried rewatching it the other day from the beginning. It was very, very slow. It's very slow, but it gets really, really good after episode 16, 17. But if you could just power through those first 16 episodes, like, it gets dope. Literally episode 36, y'all know what I'm talking about. I memed it in my last YouTube video with Ichigo and Kenpachi. Yeah, that's one of the best episodes of Bleach, of one of the best battles that I almost got my friend Sam, who hates anime. She almost got into watching anime because I showed her that battle. Also, Bleach has a really good soundtrack. This song, you know the song I'm talking about? This song, every time you hear it, it hypes me up so much. It's so great. I love that song from Bleach. Definitely recommend it if you haven't watched it. Okay, now my number 2 has to be JOJO'S Bizarre Adventure. I just started watching it last month or a few weeks ago. Bro, I can't stop obsessing over it. It's so freaking good. It's so iconic. So many memes. The soundtrack is amazing. The first JOJO opening theme song, I couldn't stop listening to that song over and over again at the gym. The Pillarman song is great. Hello? Have you heard the remix? Have you heard the remix? One of my favorite songs to listen to at the gym too. Everybody knows the fight with Dio and Jotaro. It's just so iconic. And then the English that Joseph does is great.
Very nice, Shiza-chan! Son of a bitch!
The reason why it's not number 1 for me is because it has some flaws that I really don't like. It's kind of slow in the beginning. Season 1, like the first 3 to 4 episodes, I actually watched it a year ago. I started watching a year ago and I stopped it at 3 or 4 because I thought it was really slow. But then I saw all these memes and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to like see what's up. Like some battle scenes are so badass. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll power through. And after you get past 3 and 4, I cried like 3 times in the first season. And I barely cry in animes anymore. So some characters are kind of bad. They turned bad. Like characters that were in season 1 that are in season 2, they just completely changed. And it just kind of ruined the character for me. And it got me mad over that. And some battles, they kind of drag on. In the middle of Stardust Crusaders, it got a little slow for me. I got kind of bored in some of it because they kept doing battles and they kept showing powers, but I didn't give a fuck about it, to be honest. But it's fun and it's awesome at the same time. So please watch it. It's really good. All right. Now we get to number 1. Oh wait, no. Okay, I want to add some honorable mentions here before I get to number 1. Check it out. If y'all know, you know. Lucky Star. Yeah. I was 14 when I got this. I kind of got made fun of in high school, so I stopped bringing it to school to wear it. It's just basically just high school students just talking about random stuff that you would talk about with your friends. Some people like it, some people don't. It's kind of, you know, you just have to watch it and you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, okay. Toradora, that's a really good romance comedy. I just love tsunderes. I would also add in Tokyo Ghoul. Of course, Dragon Ball Z. Who doesn't love a little Dragon Ball Z? Rosario Vampire. Course. Code Geass is also an honorable mention. It's really good. And Hero Academia. Those 2 are very good. Alright, number 1 is Death Note. Okay? I don't view you as an anime fan unless you've watched all of Death Note. I'm not talking about stopping when you know what event happens. It's just about a story about a guy that starts off with good intentions and then he just turns into an anti-hero and it starts to question your own morality. There's no other way because it's short, the main character is super interesting. It really makes you think. It's so interesting how he gets out of situations, how smart he is, and how other characters can outsmart him. Like Death Note and JoJo are just like here with me, but Death Note is just a little bit. Just because JoJo has some flaws that I really didn't like some of them. That's my top 10. But here are some animes that I do really want to watch in the future. I heard Full Metal Alchemist is really good. I want to watch that in the future. I want to watch Hunter x Hunter. Black Lagoon is definitely on the list to see. Alright, these are my list. This is my list, and hope you enjoyed.
Hey, baby!
Do you understand?
Oh, very pretty!
Yes! I am!
Nice!
Select your course.